Hey guys, welcome back to Fratelli Fumatori, aka Smoking Bros. Today we are smoking AJ Fernandez, Viva La Vida. So let's get into it.
I feel like we haven't smoked an AJ Fernandez in a while.
It's been a little bit.
It's been quite a while.
Well, I mean, honestly, AJ touches everything.
It does, yeah.
Pretty much. So, I mean, do we really know if we smoked an AJ recently? Probably not. I mean, I don't think the Perdomos. I don't know if he ever did one with Perdomo.
Yeah.
Wait, are we cut in now?
Yeah.
Are we? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're in.
Well, why did you just fuck it all up?
I need like some warning.
That was a
You know, I feel like we haven't smoked an AJ Fernandez in a while.
I mean, that's clear as day that we started.
I mean, not necessarily.
It is.
My
Oh,
nose
I already forgot the freaking rapper. Did you guys remember what I said the rapper was?
Habano and
Yeah, Habano Oscuro 2000. It's a Corojo Nicaraguan binder and filler.
right off the bat, I mean, I feel like it's really smooth.
I
I definitely get the pepper, but
it's a little spicy. It's not heavy.
It's
a
not
little
heavy, though,
spicy,
yeah.
And
Has
it
a
don't
little bit of
last
pepper.
that long,
Yeah.
the pepper.
I mean, I can
I had it
imagine
when
the
I first
retro
lit
hail.
it.
The retro hail is probably
I
Bernie.
was gonna say my nose has been burning since I lit it.
It's hints of dark chocolate, leather, spices, and like a sweetness, like almost like a honey.
yeah, that retro hail is hard. Holy moly.
Yeah.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off, but the retro hail is pretty harsh.
Nobody wants
Right there,
to
it's
hear
Good
it
though,
anyway.
man. It just you know.
Yeah.
It's
Definitely
nice.
clears
It's a
you
nice
up.
thing. Clears you up, but it's nice. And you get that smooth, like leathery, like almost chocolatey taste in your nose. You get that? Do a
Yeah,
retro hail,
I got
brother.
it. I
Do
did
a
one.
retro hail, brother.
I did one.
Brother. We're pairing this with Pennsylvania from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Kinsey. Read and weep. This has notes of caramel, honey, vanilla, and it says floral.
Ooh, yeah.
It says
You
like a
could
floral
smell the
note.
caramel.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
like a nice sweetness.
Yeah,
Is it caramel or caramel?
I say caramel.
I said caramel.
Yeah. Well, it depends really.
I don't really get floral. It says that you get like a front floral, but I taste more like honey,
Yeah, I got the honey and
honey
caramel.
and caramel. But which is nice to this because you do get like a sweetness, like almost like a honey sweetness out of this.
Yeah,
Which is nice, and then you got the chocolate. So with chocolate
chocolate
caramel
and caramel.
is nice. So I thought it was a good pairing.
Mm-hmm.
And Kinsey's Pennsylvanian.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphian.
Yeah,
It says the original distillery was off the Schuylkill River, and they had at the time had the biggest aging room.
which is kind of disgusting if you really think about it, because
Yeah, the
Schuylkill's
Schuylkill's
disgusting.
not very clean.
Yeah, but back in the day, it probably wasn't. Was it bad
Yeah,
back in the day
probably.
when they started the distillery?
But now,
Um,
well, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't back in the day.
yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like maybe back
Yeah.
in the day, it wasn't as bad as it is now. But I like that it's from Pennsylvania,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
which
It
is
is pretty
cool. It's phenomenal too. Really
Yeah.
good whiskey.
You keep
Smooth.
saying Pennsylvania, like Pennsylvania's not massive.
I know,
Philadelphia.
but it's homeland.
From
It's
Philadelphia.
Pennsylvania, from Philadelphia.
Idiot.
Be proud about being a Philadelphian.
Or we're 2 seconds away from
Well,
Philadelphia.
we're not
and you're like,
Philadelphians. We're outskirts of Philadelphia.
Yeah, but if
so
you-
can't
but
say
if-
you're Philadelphian.
But if you talk about whiskeys, they go Pennsylvanian whiskey. Like they'll say it's from Pennsylvania. They won't be like, oh, it's Philadelphia.
Right.
We know it's Philadelphia. It is from Philadelphia, but when they talk about whiskeys, they say Pennsylvania whiskey.
Yeah.
Just like Dad's hat's Pennsylvania whiskey, but it's right in Bristol.
oh, Dad's hat was from the internet.
You dumbass. You're so stupid sometimes.
I
That's
know, I
right.
hate you.
But
Well, I hate that we laughed at it.
yeah, I know. It's such a stupid joke.
It's such a stupid joke.
Well, no
Um,
offense, these are pretty dumb. So
But the whiskey itself is good. It's probably my like new maybe go to whiskey.
And it's fairly cheap. What was it?
Yeah, it was like
45
$40 $45.
Yeah, it's not
They
bad.
had 3 different. They have the one that we have, which is the it's American whiskey, and they age it 4 years in used oak barrels. They have another one that's a rye whiskey that's aged 4 years in new oak barrels, and then they have a bourbon whiskey, which is also 4 years in new oak barrels. And we've tried this one when we went to Yardley Distillery's whiskey cigar night. So that's why I just grabbed it, but I want to try the other 2 too.
Yeah, I'm down.
So we'll try those again sometime during the podcast.
Well, this is my favorite so far. That whiskey.
Yeah, you like it? It's actually really good. It's really smooth, and it just has like that really good sweet.
Yeah.
When they say honeycomb, it's like that's what I think of, is when you drink it. Only because it's also in my head, honeycomb, but it tastes like honey and caramel.
Yeah, but I get more of a caramel.
Really?
At least the smell. The smell, that's all I smell.
I get a little caramel too.
Oh, if you're clear apple vodka, that would probably wouldn't be bad. A caramel apple vodka.
Oh yeah, it sounds good.
That would be really good.
Amber sent me a thing on. I don't know if she sent it to you. She sent it to me on Facebook. It was
the Crown.
You take Code Red from Mountain Dew Code Red, and mix it with Crown Apple, and it gives you like a candy apple.
Ooh,
I want to try it. We
I
should
wanna
have
try
actually
it
grabbed
too.
it. We should have tried it.
Yeah, I mean we have a ton of Crown at home. All we need is
Do we have Crown Apple?
all we need is
Code Red.
Code Red.
That'd be
But
really
it
good.
sounded so good that I wanted to try it.
Yeah, equal parts. 1-on-1
Yeah,
it looked like it
1-on-1.
was. So
Well, that's what the guy did. He just poured
yeah,
half and half,
and then he shoved his finger in it to stir it.
but it was delicious. But anyway,
how do you know you tried it?
no, it
Oh.
looked,
He said it.
Oh,
he rated it a 9 out of 10.
he was
really?
yeah, he was chugging it, and his face just like lit up as he
Yeah.
was drinking it. Like, oh my god. I mean, Crown Apples is an
Yeah.
easy whiskey to drink.
I
Anyway,
could,
it's
I
like
could
that
probably
sweet
do
apple.
Crown Apple
Yeah,
whiskey. Matter of fact, that's what we used to do. Remember?
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
when we were doing shots, yeah.
Man.
Chilled.
Chilled. Yeah.
Chilled is the way.
Yeah.
Anything chilled though. it's
Anytime we
better.
went to the bar, that's all we drank was chilled Crown Apple. They're like, what do you guys want to take a shot of? And we always went to Crown.
Yeah, but then you always messed up every now and then without not adding the apple, and they give you
Yeah, they
straight
give you
Crown.
shots
It's
of
like,
Cra-
yeah, that's not what I wanted.
You're not expecting it. You're
Yeah.
just like, oh.
That hit hard.
That's never not worse than when we went to that freaking. I keep wanting to say a club. But I don't think it's really. a
Oh,
club.
in New Hope,
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
we freaking got the Four Horsemen.
Four Horsemen.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
Jesus,
That's the worst. Have you ever done a Four Horsemen?
I have
it's
no
fucking
idea.
It's just-
awful.
It's
I
just
think
four.
we did. I think I was with you over.
We might have did the
across the
Three
way here.
Wise Men.
Three Wise Men. Yeah, I think that's
Oh,
probably what we
So
did.
Three Wise
something
Men
was
just
hard.
3 whiskeys.
Yeah, it was hard.
3 different whiskeys. The Four
Yeah, it was
Horsemen.
hard- it was hard to take.
Four different
Yeah, it's
whiskeys.
fucking
Oh
rough.
my gosh, man.
And we well at the time when we did the Four Horsemen, we were already trashed. It was towards the end of the night,
Oh.
Yeah.
and one of our friends. Girlfriends were just like, yeah, let's do the Four Horsemen, and I didn't know what the fuck
I
it
didn't
was
know
at
what it
first
was
either.
either.
So I was like, okay,
I was like,
she
sure.
got it. I almost blew chunks
Yeah.
all over the bar.
It was so disgusting. And then we take them. We're like, what is it? And they're like, oh, it's 4 different whiskeys. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? It's
Yeah.
crazy.
It was
Yeah, it's
awful.
hard.
It's crazy. It's such a hard shot to take.
Well, one time I was at the bar. I left work early, and I went to the bar, and you had to spend so much because it was it was after like 12 o'clock, midnight. So they were like, well, you have to at least spend $20 if you're going to sit at the bar. And I was like, yeah. I said, whatever. I said, just give me a couple of shots. So she said, well, what do you want? And I said, surprise me. Oh my God.
Don't ever say.
I
surprise
almost blew chunks right at the bar.
What was
Literally.
it? Do you ever
I-
know what it was?
No, she told me, I'm sure, and I think it was like different whiskeys. It could have been, she did tell me, but I don't remember what it was. But oh my God, it was embarrassing not to drink them both because she poured me 2 to make up for the $20. I had to spend at least
Yeah.
20.
me. You didn't do both?
Yeah, I did them both back to back. and,
Oh man,
it was the hardest thing I ever had to do.
yeah. I feel like
Yeah.
I want to throw up just thinking
yeah,
about
yeah.
it right now.
You made me chuck just
Mhm.
thinking it. That's crazy.
So
Hey, you're awful quiet today. What's going on?
That's
don't
all we're
drink
talking about
anymore.
is alcohol.
Oh, we're talking about.
we'll
What
get
am I
in-
going to talk
We'll
about?
get into the cigar. Yeah, like we said, we haven't smoked AJ in a while, and
Mhm.
it just brings me like anytime I smoke AJ, I'm not disappointed.
yeah,
Like it's just like he's such a phenomenal blender. Like it's just crazy. I mean, I'm smoking this and I'm just getting like when we talk about water into the mouth, That's all it is for me. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
watering.
me too.
That's probably the alcohol.
No, it's this. I don't water or drink alcohol.
The liquor wets your whistle.
And then, did you see the rapper?
Yeah,
Or
I
the
like it. It's pretty
the
cool.
I don't know what they
The
call it.
band?
The band.
Yeah,
It's like a gesture.
yeah,
That
it's
was
pretty cool.
That's why I grabbed it. And then I realized that after I grabbed them and I went to go pay for them, I was talking to the guy and he was just we were talking about different cigars and he said that these ones are phenomenal.
Did you
And
get
then
it at
mentioned
the
it was
place
AJ. Yeah,
that you
from my
normally
shop.
go?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I have. When he said it was AJ, I was excited because I feel like it's been a while since we actually like personally picked an AJ cigar.
Mm-hmm.
Not knowing, like I mean, we smoked a couple not knowing they were AJ until we went and started smoking them.
And then not only that, reading what.
Yeah,
you know,
like finding out what
yeah.
the cigar is. But yeah, I just think he's like, it's just amazing. I'm never disappointed in his cigars.
It is a heavier cigar.
Yeah, they do say it's more full body cigar.
It's good.
But man, I just get that smooth like chocolate notes and the sweetness, that sweet quality, leather in the retro.
But
hail.
like you said,
Yeah, I don't get the sweetness at all.
Mm-mm.
Not at all.
It's like almost like not a graham cracker, but a graham cracker.
No.
I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, don't get that.
Yeah, I don't get graham
No.
cracker.
No, that didn't
Not at
burn me.
all.
I did a retro hail. It didn't burn me too
No?
bad.
No, it wasn't as bad as
I
Joey
did a
was
small
saying.
retro.
Oh, I thought it was.
That's just Joey's a little bitch.
Maybe.
It's either that or you got to wait until you smoke it down a little bit.
Yeah, maybe.
You can't
Maybe
do a retro hail like
right off the front.
right up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, AJ's cigars are heavy packed. They're usually like a deeper cigar.
It's not a first time smoking cigar.
No.
But I'm pretty sure we probably smoked it the first time.
Yeah, because we didn't really know.
We didn't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you don't know, when you just go in and you just grab stuff off the shelf, like you don't know what you're grabbing until you start like knowing what you're getting.
Yeah.
And we smoked them, and they were probably a little harsh for us in like when we first started smoking, but they're still packed with flavor. So I feel like even if a first time smoker gets this, yeah, you're gonna get a heavy cigar,
Yeah.
but you're gonna enjoy it still because it's a good cigar.
I think when you don't know cigars, you're going in and picking off of the name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you're gonna go in
100%.
and like
yeah.
the
You're just
Bunker
grabbing.
Buster. I'm gonna grab that one.
Yeah.
Like
Well, I remember like back in the day. I say back in the day like it was a long time ago. I remember one time we went to a cigar shop and we asked the guy at the cigar shop, like, what do you recommend? And he gave us, I think they were Perdomos, and it was the whiskey. It was because they were aged in whiskey
Whiskey
barrels.
barrels, yeah.
And he was like, or a bourbon barrel or whatever it was at
Yeah,
the
that
time.
was for like 6 years too, wasn't it? They
Yeah, I forget
aged
what it
them?
was, but he was like, you guys are gonna like this because we told him like we're drinking whiskey, like we want to drink whiskey or something or whatever it was, and then he was like, oh well, you should get these cigars. I remember a long time ago. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I feel like if you go in there and ask them, they're gonna give you those like barreled aged cigars over like a regular aged cigar.
Well, see, if I was the guy, I'd be selling you the most expensive cigar.
No, that's the good thing that I like about cigar shops is they really try not to like sell you on the most expensive things.
Also, they add like when you go in there, they also say, but like, well, what are you looking to spend? Or, and then you give them a range, like $10 to $20, and then they're gonna go to what their knowledge and select what in that range is good.
That's the only thing I like about cigar community. That was like nobody's in it to rip you off. Like they're not trying to get you to spend $100 every time you go.
Well, they wish you would, though.
Yeah, I mean, any cigar shop. I mean, profit's the most important thing, but at the same time, they're not screwing you.
Yeah.
Like you could have no knowledge, walk in there, and they're not gonna screw you.
Well, I
The
mean,
one girl at my shop, she always she yells at me because I buy the more expensive cigars, and she always gives me like, she's like, these cigars are good, and they're only like $5 a cigar. She's like, I always try to give you, because I go in there and she's like, yeah, you always buy $10 to $15 cigars, and she's like, you never get the ones that are like cheap that you can get a bunch of them and smoke them, and they're good cigars. She always yells at me, which is funny. But that's
you also got to
like
look
about
at it too, like this. Like if you go to a cigar shop and somebody recommends something like expensive too, and it's shit,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, well, this guy doesn't
I'm
know.
not going there now.
Yeah,
He doesn't
right.
know, and you're not gonna
Yeah.
go there
Yeah.
again. So they're trying to build a community. So like it's like
Well, remember
you're
the
gonna
one
treat them with respect.
remember the one time we went into the cigar shop and I was talking to him about the Fuente. They have like it's called Opus X series, and they're like expensive cigars. This is the one cigar I wanted to do was the father and son, or father and son is like their one. I can't remember. I think that's what it's called. Father and son from Fuente. It's like a $90 cigar. And he was sitting there. I was telling him, like, I was like, oh yeah, I always hear people talking like they're super expensive, and he's like, yeah, they're expensive, and he's like, honestly, they're crap. And he said they're not good cigars. I mean, to his palate, they're not good.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
they're probably good for somebody, but he's like, not for the money. He said, you're paying all this money, and they're not even like. He's like, you could smoke a $10 cigar better than that.
Yeah.
And
so,
we have.
yeah.
We've smoked
So
a lot.
and
Good.
well, my favorites. Well, I don't want to say favorite cigar, but my go-to cigar is the Disciple vintage. And that when I went to buy them, I bought them the other day. They were $7 cigars.
Disciple.
And not Disciple.
Diesel
vintage.
Disciple.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't
was
remember
thinking
that at
Disciple
all.
because when I was looking up Rocky Patel's stuff, they have one called the Disciple.
Gotcha.
From last week. But yeah, the Diesel vintage is a $7 cigar. At least at the shop I went. I don't know. I don't know how cigar shops work and if they upsell or whatever. But yeah, it was a $7 cigar, and I'm like, I didn't even realize how cheap they were.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like my top 5 cigars.
Well, didn't we do them on the podcast?
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
got them?
I think we bought them here, but I don't think at this shop. But this
No, I
shop's
think that
always
was
discounted.
I think that was like $12 when we bought them. Because I remember him because he was like, they're like $20 cigars, and you'd be like, no, they're 12.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But when I
But
bought
you also
them
got to
at my
remember,
shop,
yeah, cigar shops have deals. You know,
Yeah,
it might have been
yeah,
you might have caught
yeah.
it on a deal day or a deal week, or
I don't know. The cigar shop over here, man, they seem to be the cheapest around.
He always
man.
has deals.
I don't
there.
know. Cigar up by us is pretty cheap. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're not bad. And plus, they get every time I go in there, they always hook me up too.
yeah.
Um.
Do you keep using our number?
Yeah.
I wonder
Yeah,
how
we're
much
up,
money
we're
we
up
have.
to like $30-something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she told me last time.
Ashtray.
I went in
No.
there. Or
No,
not the
no,
last.
when
Last time I went in there with her, she went, just so you know, you have $30. She's like, you probably want to save it up a little bit more and get a box
Yeah.
of something. Like, because sometimes boxes are like $140.
Oh, see, that's a good idea. We should just save it up until we can get a box and then just buy a box.
Well, I'm not even thinking that. Like, save it up and buy like the next like 5 cigars.
Yeah.
for the
That's a good idea,
podcast,
too.
You know? So then this way we don't have to throw up the money.
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, it is a really good cigar. Like,
We
I
should
eat
probably
puff,
talk
man.
to the guy over here where on New Falls that we get them from, because we buy we buy a lot of cigars from him too.
I
Not
wish
as
they
many.
had a deal.
What?
I wish they did like
Like a
the
rewards program?
program.
Well, you'd have to talk to the old man, because the people at the register just look like they're just like workers.
Yeah, they just scan it.
Yeah, they don't even. You
Yeah.
know.
They're
There's no personality there. They're swiping you.
Yeah, but you
Why
got
are you looking at
I
me
feel
like
like it's
that
like a
for?
family business.
Yeah, it's
I think
literally
it's his kids that
It,
are.
Father,
might
son,
be,
and
it
then
might be,
son
but
of the
he
son.
every time he sees me,
Yeah.
says, "Hey, hi, how you doing?"
Because he's probably more knowledgeable about the cigars than the other. Like his kids are probably not.
Well, when I get
Well,
up to
his
the
kids-
register, they're just like
When
Yeah,
I go in,
the old man's cool.
the old man, and so you have the young guy, the middle guy, and then the old man. The old man and the middle guy will, if I go in and say, hey, do you have this? They'll both talk to each other and be like, yeah, I ordered that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Mm.
And then the middle guy I talk to him about cigars all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
yeah.
The
He
old
knows.
man knows exactly where everything is
Oh, he
in
knows,
that case.
He knows exactly
Well,
where
it's probably
everything's
his, and then
Yeah, he's probably the cigar
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, and then the other two probably run the rest of this because it's a not just a cigar shop. It sells vapes.
at. Yeah,
and-
vapes and shit. They probably know more about the vapes, I would
yeah,
imagine.
He probably knows more
Yeah,
about the cigars.
probably. Yeah.
But no, I mean, I bet you. I mean, maybe they just didn't say it. I bet you they have a rewards program. Everywhere has a rewards program. So like,
Yeah, I wonder
I
if they
guarantee
do.
you there is.
Yeah.
We probably have it and we just don't know it, and it's just on like no, because they don't
No,
ask
yeah,
for like a
never
name or
ask
number.
for a
Yeah.
number.
or
yeah.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to do that because we buy a lot from them.
Yeah, and I would tell him, like, I would go in there and be like, "Hey, we bought off of you enough. If you have a rewards program, you got to give us a couple."
And not only that, we stopped there today and they were closed.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah,
our
but that was
fault.
our
we were,
fault.
yeah, we
We
were
kind of
like-
went later than normal.
Yeah, but closed at 2:00. Really?
Yeah, but usually when
On a
we come
Sunday?
I
down,
can't believe it was
Really?
2:00.
usually when we come down, it's way before we get there. Way before 2.
yeah, you're right. But I mean, that seems early
it's a
on
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, but
it's
did
Sunday.
that game go that long? Till
10
2
and
o'clock?
it ended at
It started at 9:45. Yeah.
yeah, and then it ended.
Yeah, because we left right after the Phillies.
At 2. Oh no. Well, I guess
Shit.
like 1:30.
Should have been no longer than 3 hours. So.
Yeah. No, normally they're like 2.5.
Yeah, they cut it down. Yeah, used to be 3 hours a game.
But since it was the London series, they might have been doing some extracurriculars.
And you got to figure there was a kind of a lot of runs between the teams.
Oh, did you see what I sent you?
No.
Did you see what they did at the game today?
What the Chase Utley, Bryce Harper? I
Yeah.
didn't see it. No, not yet.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I didn't see it either.
They didn't do a ceremonial first pitch. They did a double play.
Oh, really?
So the guy, what's his name?
Rob Malky,
Yeah.
McElhenney, McElhenney.
The D rolled him a ball, and then he passed it to Utley, and then Utley threw it to Harper.
Oh, wow! I didn't
And it
even
was
see
like-
that.
Did you send them the video?
I sent Damon the video.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
send
yeah.
it to Dad.
But yeah, I thought it was funny because it was
Why
like,
wouldn't you not send it to me?
You probably because you wouldn't understand it.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yeah,
No, you
No,
didn't.
you didn't.
with the little midget guy.
Yeah.
Danny
Yeah,
DeVito?
Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
Yeah, but did you
Oh,
did you
it's
watch it
funny.
all the way through, like the entire?
No, I didn't
Yeah,
watch the whole
so
season.
you probably-
I catch him every once in a while, but when I see it come on, I'll
Yeah,
watch it.
You probably didn't see the episode where he was the guy was writing to Chase Utley, and we
No,
talked
I
about
don't
it on
think
last.
so.
Yeah,
Chase Utley was
yeah.
his favorite player. He wanted to have a catch with him. So in the World Series, he went and had a catch with him.
Oh,
And then he redid it to Bryce Harper. And then Chase Utley found out about the notes and called him and was like,
But
"Did
this-
you not think I would know about the notes?"
But this is years. This is years later. Like
Yeah.
this is because of the London game. That's what
I
they-
was gonna say. It was advertisement.
It was advertisement for the
game.
London game.
I still didn't
It
get
was
to see
funny,
it though. I mean, I would have liked to see it.
We'll show you.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
With Chase Utley throwing to Bruce Harper.
Yeah.
No
Bruce
matter
Harper?
what.
Bruce
Bryce?
Harper. Bryce Harper.
Bryce. What did I say? Bruce.
Yeah.
Bryce,
Bad with
whatever.
Every time. Every time.
It's
Bryce
same,
and Scott. Scott.
Scott.
Scott.
I swear to God, I thought his name was Scott the whole time. Till you guys corrected me.
STOTT.
Yeah, it's just a weird name.
What do you mean? The one day you said Bruce Harper, I said Bryce Harper.
I
You
always
said,
say
said-
Bruce.
Okay, Bruce Harper. And like four times.
I do always say Bruce Harper. I don't know why.
Neither do I.
Bryce don't sound right.
Yeah, I don't get that.
It's his name.
It should be Bruce.
Talk to his parents.
He's been in media since he was like
16.
yeah. So I don't know how you.
Yeah, but
you
I don't
know.
pay attention to that shit.
The
you know what
hottest,
I mean?
hottest
Call him
thing in
whatever I
baseball
want.
since he was 16.
I want it to be Bruce Harper and Scott.
All right, we'll have a conversation with him and ask him if he can change his name to Bruce.
That's
Just
it.
for you.
We could legally.
Just write him letters.
He could,
They
there you go.
apparently answer.
It's funny.
I don't know how to tell you this, but it was all
Yeah.
a joke.
I know.
What?
I remember when I was in 5th grade, they made us like write letters to like our favorite like actor, actress.
Yeah, they
Really?
probably just threw them away.
Yeah. But so I wrote, because my favorite baseball player at the time was Bobby Abreu. And so I wrote him a letter and never received one back. I was so buttered. I was so upset. I was like, fuck him. I'm not, I didn't say fuck him, but you know what I mean.
No, you probably did.
I probably did. I was a bad kid.
You had a terrible
So-
mouth.
But yeah. That was a
Well,
cool story.
Back when I went to school, we had to write letters to
What was that, like 1920s?
President Washington.
That's
Oh,
funny.
stupid.
It's the dumbest thing.
You know I was kidding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
I don't
it.
think you are.
That's so funny.
But that London series was pretty cool.
Yeah, it would have been better if the Phillies would have won, and we had a chance to do it, but it didn't go through.
Well, we won the first game.
Yeah. So who won the series?
No one. It's a tied
Okay.
series.
It's very rare that there's a tied series. It's either you win the series or you lose the series. It's very rare that you
When
tie the series.
When I was on my way here today, I was listening to the radio. They said it's not classified as a series.
Oh,
It's
you
just,
said that.
It's just 2 games.
Just 2 games. Well, there's
which doesn't make sense,
I
but
think
was gonna
sometimes
say they
during
should
the
do it.
season we only play 2 games
Yeah,
against a couple teams.
and they call that a home and home series.
Yeah.
That's technically what this was, because we pitched first game. We pitched first, and then this
Right.
game we batted.
They
first.
were home the first
Yeah,
game.
but I
We
feel-
were home the
I feel like
second
they
game.
should have did a 3-game series.
So
you could
does
take
that
the win
count?
At London, you
Does
know
that-
what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that count against us, that home game that we lost?
What do you mean? It goes on our
Well-
record. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to have to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird. I mean, in a series, it's either, it's very rare that you bounce back.
Go to your room.
You're grounded.
I'm just saying, it's
I
kind
was
of
really
weird.
just hoping for the win because then we wouldn't be tied with the Yankees.
Yeah. Well, we're not. Don't we have one? No, we're tied.
No, we're tied now. Yeah,
Tied for the.
45-20.
Mm.
I think that. I mean, not unless they play today and they win, and then they'll have the best record in baseball.
Well, the Dodgers have been kicking their fucking asses.
Have
man.
they?
Yeah. So I think they played the Dodgers today.
Mm-hmm.
Dave, could you look that up?
Yeah.
They do.
The last 2 games, the Dodgers killed them. Well, the last game they definitely killed them. It was like
no,
11.
the first game, they won in the
Oh,
extra innings. It was
extra
scoreless the entire game.
Yeah, but the second game it was like 11-3 or something like that. Some bad
And
ass number.
it's not Damon. It's Sally. When you look up something, it's Sally.
Sally, could you look that up?
What am I looking at?
The Dodgers, Yankees.
If we
I
ever,
think they do. I think they played
played
7
today.
Yeah,
days.
they
played
they
today.
played
if we ever get big enough,
What,
and
7?
we hire somebody to run
has to be
run
Sally.
our production. We're only hiring somebody named Sally.
It's gonna be hard to find.
You think?
Yeah.
Is Sally a he or a she?
Could be either one.
It could
Yeah,
be either one.
whatever it is.
Whoever it is. You
I
know?
don't think so. How many
Anyway.
Sally men do you know?
Couple.
That's 3 or 4.
What if it's the last name Sally? We can just call him Sally.
Yeah, that's true.
I think he's
You know what
lying.
I'm saying? Anyway, I heard this a little bit ago.
Uh-oh.
And I thought it was funny because I ran scenarios in my head. So if you hypothetically murdered somebody, who would you not go to, and who would you go to for help? Who would you go to for help, and who would you not go to for help?
Well,
In the family?
in this podcast.
It definitely wouldn't be your mom for sure.
Well, mom's not part of the podcast.
Okay.
Um,
I think I'd go to any of us.
yeah.
Really?
Help?
So you had to pick
To
one
help?
person,
to remove
one
the
person
body.
who you would who you would go to for help, and the other person would be the least person you would go.
So who's not going to turn you in for the reward money?
Basically.
It comes down to it.
Well, I wouldn't trust any of his.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
I know.
I wouldn't trust any of these.
I ran this scenario through my
Depends
head.
on how much the reward money is.
Dad, 100% not, because he's always about karma.
Yeah.
He always says karma's
I
a
would
bitch.
never. Yep.
So Dad would never help us. I mean, he probably
No,
would
I
because
I would die for you guys.
no, I know, but
Oh.
I'm just running through it would like eat you alive. Like you
No.
probably would.
I would never turn you in.
I'm not saying turn me in. I'm
Oh.
saying you probably would do something to yourself because.
Well, I'd be telling you make sure you bury it deep.
And then I always thought about it. Sober Damon, no, because he has a conscious mind now. Drunk Damon, before he was sober, 100% because he wouldn't remember.
Yeah,
He wouldn't remember it the next day.
fair point. Yeah,
But
but
what happened?
then I just wouldn't get anything done.
Yeah, I know, but at least I got it off of my chest.
Yeah, true.
You know?
Yeah.
So it just comes down to that I'm the most loyal one.
No. You're just the stupidest.
I mean, sober Damon, I would go to you because Damon has a conscious mind now, and I feel like you would at least be brute strength, you know, so you could carry the body in the hole.
I'd have it. I'd
And
struggle.
then he'd just off you and bury you too.
Yeah, probably.
I would
I'd
struggle,
Probably
be
then
okay
put
with
a
it.
bullet in your head.
but I'd probably cut the body up and make it lighter.
yeah,
No, you got to take the
yeah,
boat
but
out.
that's
like
messy.
Dexter.
That's messy. You know, I
Yeah,
don't
but
think
you
I have
do-
the skill set to do that.
If you do it,
Yeah,
in
but
a
I don't
bathtub.
think. Well, one, I don't think I would have the gut to kill somebody, but I couldn't even imagine like having to now
Dexter
cut them up.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that would be such like
I don't know how they do that.
If we
yeah.
did, we're going over the Mariana Trench
yeah.
and we're tying a brick.
I
to
think
that.
I
Time
think if
break.
you killed somebody and cut them up, I'd turn you in.
I'm surprised by your answers that you would trust all of us. Everybody.
Well, family's family. You got to trust family. If you can't trust family, you can't trust anyone.
Well, I think we would all think it was wrong, but I think we would support each other as much as we could.
Yeah,
I think it took a
Without-
dark turn,
without-
though.
Yeah, I know, right? I was expecting somebody to be like, "No, I would not.
Yeah.
I would 100% not go to you."
It would be that we, if we're gonna go down, we all go down together.
He goes
that what
into
it
like
is?
cutting up bodies and
Yeah, right. It was deep. he was like, "Don't worry, I'll cut the body up. I got it."
I got the axe in the backyard.
Well,
don't
you
worry.
know, I'm retired. I watch a lot of videos.
Is that what it is
Okay,
now?
yeah.
Okay.
Did you watch Dexter yet?
You gotta see
I
Dexter.
can't
I
watch
think you
any.
would like it.
I can't.
It's a good series.
It's a good series.
It's a good series.
I have
I'm
to
look-
pee
I'm-
so
I thought it
bad.
was a good question, but you guys just
Really?
kind of were just like,
so
"Ugh."
bad.
You look like you're about to throw up too.
No, I gotta pee and I'm holding in a fart.
Really?
But
But
you're in a bad seat to have to go pee.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about getting up. Did you not see me plan my exit route?
Here, I'll move.
No,
We can cut anything out.
no. Why would we cut?
I'm just saying,
I
like,
just get up, and move it.
Well, because
and
we
then
really want to
go
do
pee.
we really want to do a scene where it goes boop and then it comes back into it.
and then we'll just be like talking about your piss.
Well, actually, while he's pissing, we could talk about him.
Oh.
You know?
It's a good idea.
Yeah, right.
Um,
Are you gonna go?
I might have
You
to.
can go.
Go ahead.
Just slowly move the mic. You jackass.
I'm not going your way, Dad. No.
Oh, shit, here. Go this way.
Well, I guess I am now.
It's the easiest way. I don't know where you were going to go.
yeah.
I should have farted in the mic.
There you
That
go.
would have
would've
been
been
funny. That would have been funny. You got to get the fuck out of my
No,
brain.
you gotta
dude.
get out of
You're-
mine.
It's disgusting.
I'm the older one,
No.
so you have to get out of
No,
my brain.
no.
I just say you guys are idiots.
No, I
No,
think
I
we're
think-
secretly twins.
I think we're secretly twins, and you guys didn't want twins, so you made a lie that Nikki's younger than I.
I just don't know why you wait.
Well,
why
to
you
be
did it.
honest with you guys, we didn't want any kids.
I don't know why you did it 3 years apart though. Like you could at least gave us a year.
You're
Yeah.
2.5 years apart.
Yeah, but you could have gave us just like a year. You know, you could have been like, oh, and then you could have the birthdays on the same day.
Yeah.
Well, back in the day, you couldn't have sex for so much time afterwards.
I mean, you still can't.
No, well, yeah, but it's not like it was back then. Back then, it was like, no.
Hold on, so he's justifying why it's 2.5 years
Mhm.
Yeah,
and not twins.
I had to wait two and
I
a
got
half
it.
years to have sex with your mom after you were born.
That's disgusting.
I just don't understand why you guys didn't
I'm
want
joking.
twins.
That's not true. I would love to have twins.
That'd
Well,
have been
you
awesome.
did.
Wait a minute, hold on. I would have loved to have twins.
You
I
did.
I would have loved to have triplets too. That would have been cool. Yeah.
You know,
had
if
twins.
If you guys didn't hold me back in first grade, me and Joey could have just been a year away from each other in school.
You know, your mom held you back, not me.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous.
I was
too
like, no.
immature.
That's what they said.
They wanted to hold Amber back too, and I'm like, no, no. Why? She was failing one class, and I'm like, she's failing one class, and I think it was math. Mom would know more.
Yeah.
But it was one class she was failing. The rest of the class she was doing fine. I'm like, you want to hold her back for one class? Biggest mistake I ever made. Should have held her back because she
Oh, you
struggled.
didn't?
No, I was like, no. For one class, she's failing one class. You guys want to hold her back? That don't make sense. If she's failing 2, 3 classes, yeah. How's she doing in the other classes? Fine. She has no problem with it. You want to hold her back for one class, really? So she's not really good. I'm just going to say,
Yeah, but that's
I'm
the
not
most
even sure.
important class.
I guess that's what it must have been.
Yeah,
But
math is
she struggled.
critical. You
Amber
gotta-
struggled
Yeah,
in school.
that's problem solving.
Amber
problem
yeah.
solving and everything, like anything you do in life is math.
It was
pretty
either
much.
English or math.
Math
Had to
was
be
the
one or
only
other.
subject I was good at.
Yeah, me too.
I was the best in school.
I remember in what was it
Yeah, you just hated everybody
in
when you were in school.
I don't
What
think
was
he
it?
understood what I
Yeah.
was saying.
Oh, I did.
I think when I was in 8th grade, I proven my teacher wrong.
Yeah, that's
in
trouble.
math.
That's not good.
No, she was like impressed. Like so we were doing like a lesson or whatnot, and I was like, "That's not the correct answer." She's like, "Yeah, it is." And then I went up to the board and I did it, and she was like, "Oh my gosh." It was funny.
You were the surprise. I do remember. We went to your. I guess it would be your graduation. I don't remember what.
Yeah, the ceremony or some whatever.
Yeah, we went to a ceremony and we weren't expecting anything because nobody said nothing to us. All of a sudden, Nikki first prize. Nikki first prize. Where the hell did that come from? I didn't even. We had no
What, first
clue.
prize
that-
of being lazy?
Yeah, he was probably like, "Class clown."
We thought we're so surprised because we thought you were going to be a little bit on the spectrum.
Yeah.
I thought I was.
Well, Mom and I thought you were on the spectrum.
That's messed
Yeah.
up. That's-
Still
Okay,
do.
We did not.
Yeah.
Still
But anyway, it was like all of a sudden Nikki's name's getting mentioned here, getting mentioned, and we're both like, where did that come from? Nobody told us that he was getting any awards or anything like that.
I
We
think
were
that
like,
was- I think that was
quiet Nikki. Nikki was always quiet.
I think that
Still
was
is.
middle school.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
remember
I
going
was
up
like,
a couple times.
when they, you know how they announce like who the winner of this or the
Yeah.
winner of that, and it said Nick Ratty, and I went, what the fuck? Where'd that come from?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we didn't have a clue. And then from then on, we were impressed, except for now.
Not before. Not before.
Until then, you were a disappointment.
It's whatever. Now I'm a disappointment again.
You are.
Yeah, disappointment. Holy shit.
Wow, we got a kid that
Disappointment.
actually got something, and then
Yeah.
disappointment. Thanks, Dad. Thanks.
I was just trying to make you feel good today.
It's okay.
Made him feel good for like a half a second and then just tore him down.
Yeah, right.
Like, you were awesome. Now you're just a piece of
No,
shit.
I feel like when I was in middle school, I was more.
Yeah, but you were so quiet, man.
No, not in school.
No?
No, I used to get in trouble all the time. I used to hit on the hot teachers all the time. All the time. Me and Damon ran into one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
After I graduated high school.
And he fumbled the bag.
And I fumbled hard. And Damon was even like, I'm pretty sure she was hitting on you. I was like,
Mhm.
She was smoking hot. I don't want to say names on here because I don't.
I will. Mrs.
I don't even remember.
I
who it
loved her
was.
though. I loved her. She was a sub. Anytime I had her, she was a sub at the time.
She was a sub for me too.
Yeah, and she was young. Like she was probably like when I had her as a sub, she was probably like in her whatever you graduate year wise in your 20s.
24.
24, yeah, something like that. And she would come in, and I always thought she was so hot. And I used to have her in like multiple classes, because she would teach like she would sub for
different classes.
and I would have her, and every time I was in there, I always hit on her. Always hit on her. It had to be awkward for her, but
Yeah, because she's like, great, I'm going to go to jail.
yeah, right. But it was just like without a doubt, when I had her as a sub, I did something to hit on her. But she was hot, man. She was like you know how every kid has a fantasy of
Yeah.
sleeping with their teacher.
Yeah.
She was the teacher. I was like, man,
She was your fantasy.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even have
struggled
her,
in
and she was
class.
my fantasy.
Yeah, so, she was like a very attractive teacher. Oh man, the good old days.
Yeah.
I do miss those times. Like
Yeah, me too.
I hate it being in school, but like now looking back at it, I'm like, man, I could have really enjoyed my years.
It's
in
pretty
there.
cool, yeah.
I did enjoy my years in most of them. It wasn't until high school when I got a little quiet.
I hated school. It was so boring.
I don't know. You were back when we went to that one school thing. It was like Nikki never. I didn't even know Nikki talked in school. I had no idea he even talked to anybody in school. And then when he's getting all these awards, I'm like, what the fuck? But anyway, what the hell was I gonna say?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't share a brain.
Forget it. I'll give it up.
You and Damon aren't me and Joey.
Yeah.
Second,
He's going
third,
to talk about the cigar now. See? No.
second, third. Still getting the same notes. So that's sweet, a little bit of sweetness, dark chocolate, leather in the retro. It's pulling up, but the pepper's gone for me. I don't taste any. I don't have any spice right now.
Mm-mm.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't know
more.
if it was the drink for me, but
You're not tasting well?
I just don't like it.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
That's a shock. That's a shock to me.
I think it's
Because
pretty.
usually the cigars I like, you tend to like too. I feel like we share the same palate and cigar.
No,
Really?
our palates
No.
are
I
entirely
was going to
different.
say there's no way.
You drink. I taste entirely different things than you.
I do too,
Well, you drink vodka.
and that's probably why.
They drink whiskey that pairs with cigars.
Yeah. All right, then.
Yeah, I was gonna say, 'cause-
the next time, because it's going to be a Father's Day podcast.
Yeah, you have to drink that whiskey.
No, I want something to pair to my vodka.
That's
I don't know if I could find
You
this.
can't do
impossible.
that.
I don't know if I could.
Google it.
I mean,
Let's see what's good.
technically,
Check it.
this has
There's got
caramel.
to be something.
Or no, this is dark chocolate. Maybe I can find something that has notes of caramel in it.
Yeah.
Cigar
Cool.
and
Yeah, I'd
like
love to do
caramel
that.
should go with apple. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like hands down.
No
like,
doubt.
the two
There's
greatest
got to be
mixtures of
something out
fruit.
there that'll a cigar that'll.
Just look up. You're probably doing what I'm going to ask. Would apple vodka and cigar would go? What cigar would go good with apple vodka?
Mhm.
literally what I have typed. Some say cigars can overpower white spirits like vodka. because they don't have a strong flavor profile. However, others say that the key to match the body of a cigar with the body of the liquor, for example, a full-bodied cigar might pair well with a full-bodied spirit. Here are some cigars that might pair well with apple vodka: Ashton Classic, Calvados.
That's what I said.
That's what I got
That's the
so
only
far.
two.
Two of them.
Yeah, but remember we smoked Aston before and you didn't like it.
Oh no.
Yeah, but that was also like a tin can Aston.
Yeah, but you also.
So I'm
have
wondering
to-
if I get like an actual, because a lot of people say like rave Aston cigars. So maybe I'll get like an actual Aston cigar.
You just like kicked down on the recorder.
Who, me?
Yeah, I was making sure that you didn't unplug anything.
I did.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe I'll get like an Aston, like an actual Aston
We'll
cigar.
the Aston Classic. This cigar has notes of cedar, almonds, and coffee bean, and a creamy finish.
With apple
Calvados. This French apple brandy pairs with. I think that's liquor.
Well, the next episode you have to do the whiskey. You can't. You have to.
No, I'll do whiskey.
You
I'll
have
do
to.
whiskey, but
I said so.
Oh yeah, it's Dad's hat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try it. I'll do it.
Yeah, so for the listeners, next week, if you want to drink what we're drinking, Dad's hat. We're doing that. Which one did we grab?
The I don't. Not the rye one.
It was the one that had the higher percentage. No, it was still rye whiskey. It's still rye, but it was it had a higher proof. There's two of them there. The one was a little lower proof, and the other one was
Yeah, it
higher.
was 94.
Yeah. So whatever the highest proof Dad's hat is what we're drinking
That's
on
what
the
we're drinking next week.
next
Yeah.
week.
You like dirty martinis, right?
Yeah. I
Dirty
love
martini and an Ashton Classic.
I love
With your
martinis, man.
well, you like
I used to drink them, but they're when you go out to eat, I would order one, but they're expensive when you order them out. But I love a dirty martini. Oh,
extra
or that-
dirty.
and then you put 3 olives on it too, and you put it in there after you dump the
Dump a
olive
little
oil in
juice
there.
Olive oil.
Olive oil.
Oh.
Olive juice.
olive
Juice,
juice,
yeah, yeah.
whatever. Yo, and then you put like
Ugh.
3 olives in there, and then you
No,
let them soak, and you.
I'm
oh,
thinking you do olive juice and you do garlic stuffed olives.
I'll tell you what, I'll do
In
martinis.
a martini?
I'll do
Oh,
dirty martinis.
oof.
That would be cool.
It's just vodka and
Yeah, and olive juice.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. I used to drink them. We used to go to. Oh, what the hell? Mom used to work there. Shit, I can't think of the name of it right now.
Georgine's.
Georgine's. There you go.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Way to go,
it's
Joe.
It's the only place that I could think that Mom worked. I couldn't
Yo,
remember the name
Georgine's.
of
I
it
used to order dirty martini from them. Yeah,
all the time.
yeah.
It's cool. It's such like a classic drink.
No, I can
Shaken,
really go
not
for
stirred.
that.
I just love olives.
Oh,
So
man,
I'd
have you had the garlic
dirty
stuffed
martini,
olives?
extra dirty.
You have garlic stuffed olives?
Yeah.
I love those. I'm like in love with them.
I think I like the garlic with the blue cheese.
Yeah,
cheese stuff.
I like the blue cheese
olives.
Stuffed olives. I know, but
They're
I don't
hard
know
to
what
find.
it is with garlic lately. I've been like like everything.
Well, garlic's just good.
Yeah, garlic.
I know, but I always got scared of eating garlic stuffed olives. And then my coworker brought some in one day, and she gave me a couple.
Yeah. They have them at the liquor
Oh, that
store.
was
I
from
know.
that was
every
from
time.
that
They're-
thing
yeah,
that
that weird.
we ate. Yeah.
Yeah, what was that? Is
Uh,
that pickle company?
Yeah. That
Or
they
is
were good.
Olive pickle.
Yeah.
It's
Every-
like I love pickle.
Every time
Or
Uncle
they
Mark
also do
goes to the
olives.
liquor store to get liquor, he buys the olives from there. He loves them.
Yeah.
And they are good. I'm not saying they're not good, but man, the blue cheese
I
ones.
do love the
Yo.
blue cheese ones. I
Oh
do
my
love
God.
the blue cheese ones,
Oh
but
my
there's
God.
something about I'm just into garlic right now.
No,
I want to get like those. They have like the spicy garlic and like.
I've
wanna get
been
those.
I've been dying for a gorgonzola burger.
Oh yeah.
Dying for a gorgonzola burger.
Yeah,
I love
One of my
gorgonzolas.
favorites.
So
I
good.
don't know why.
it's even
'Cause they're
gorgonzola,
good.
just butter alone. You don't even have to put it in the burger. If you just did gorgonzola butter and I could just
On
pour
top
it
of
over
the
top
burger.
of the burger.
Oh,
my
that'd be
God.
amazing too. Yeah.
Gorgonzola butter so good, especially when you have steak.
Or just
It's
soak,
like- it's like
soak the bread,
almost-
soak the bread in butter and then fry it a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, we should try that. Like a
Yeah.
gorgonzola buttered,
Toasted
like
bun.
garlic
Toasted bun. Yeah.
Toasted bun.
toasted bun. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
So
like
it'd be like a
a
garlic
garlic
bread.
bread or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah,
yeah,
and instead
yeah.
of just butter and garlic, you do
Gorgonzola.
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 I'm hungry now.
It's a good
Yeah.
idea. This is on. That's a great idea. We're
I
gonna
know,
do it.
I know.
We're gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it too. Gorgonzola.
You're gonna do
Oh,
it with
scratch
us.
that. French bread. cut that shit in half, gorgonzola, butter, and steak.
Oh,
Yeah,
with
on
cheese.
top. Yeah. With provolone cheese.
Provolone cheese.
Aged
Yeah,
provolone,
provolone.
cheese. Ooh, shit.
Say it right.
But
Provolone.
it's provolone.
Provolone.
Provolone. Yeah, gorgonzola butter. The best place I ever had it was from Bonefish.
It's just
You never had it
gorgonzola
from
and butter.
Davio Steakhouse.
No, I
Yeah,
haven't.
yeah, that
I'm
was-
just saying the best I ever had was from Bonefish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have never. I made it myself. I tried it. I made my own. It was good, but not like it was Bonefish. But I never had it anywhere else. Nobody else serves it really.
Yeah.
No,
Every
you-
once in a
Maybe
while.
Davio's does.
you need
but-
Every
to
once in a
use
while,
the-
you get a
No, they
shop
took
that
it
does
out of
You need to
Davio's.
use the
Oh, did they?
What is it? The Mariana Gold. It's like the Irish butter. That's the shit you got to use. You can't just use Land O'Lakes.
Oh, I don't know.
You got to use
Yeah.
the
I don't know what
I
they
don't, I don't
use.
know what it's called exactly. It's like Mariana Gold or something.
But see, on
It's expensive, but-
Wednesdays at Bonefish, you can get takeout, and they have the shrimp.
Yeah.
Yep,
the
you
bang
can
bang
get that.
shrimp.
And then I would order gorgonzola butter, and then I would bring it home, and then I would cook a steak maybe later on, and then put that on there. Yo,
Yeah, with the gorgonzola butter with steak, it's just like
It's just-
fucking
it's-
phenomenal.
yeah.
mhm.
Like I would even cook it in it. I would pour it
Yeah,
in the
me
frying
too.
pan and cook
That's
it
a
in
good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I didn't do that. I just
That's not
poured
a
it on
bad
top.
idea.
Or like do half of it. Put the gorgonzola butter in, like half of it in there, fry it up,
And
and
then
then
put it
have
on
to
top.
put it on top.
Yeah,
Oh,
me too.
my God.
Me too.
Oh,
Instead
Kerrygold.
of doing butter, and rosemary
Yeah.
and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and just do
Yeah.
gorgonzola butter. Cook your steak in it.
Oh.
It's my favorite
These
thing.
are great ideas. We're gonna do these.
You can tell we're fat.
No, I'm 100%. Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking about
When
the
people-
garlic bread with that. Like you put the garlic on the bread, and
Yeah.
then you butter with the gorgonzola on top,
Mhm.
and you bake it in the oven. Get it all nice and
Crispy.
not overcooked or
Throw
anything
some
like
steak
that.
on
I
Yo,
shit.
do agree with
Yo.
the French bread though. French bread with the steak. Oh my
Gorgonzola,
God.
make a fucking steak
oh,
sandwich.
I've seen that where they made it
yeah.
where they made a sandwich out of it. Yeah,
Yeah, but they didn't do
Full-
gorgonzola. I'm
Oh,
thinking
really?
gorgonzola, like put the
Yeah.
gorgonzola butter on it, fry it up, put the steak over, and just pour some gorgonzola butter right
on top, and then make a sandwich out of
Make
it
a
and
nice
cut
sandwich
it.
out of
Oh,
it.
This
Oh.
shit's making my stomach hurt. That's how hungry I
my
am.
God.
I know. No, anytime people like they'll be like we'll be talking about fat, and I'll be like, the reason I'm fucking fat is because I love food.
Yeah,
I
food's just
can't-
too good.
It like food's so good that it's not even worth like not being fat over.
yeah,
And unfortunately, like healthy eating isn't the greatest food.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
Like
not even
if all the foods that I love were like healthy for you, then I'd be skinny.
Yeah, you'd be skinny as
You know?
shit.
But
I think most of America would be skinny.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so hard, man. So hard. But no, it's good. In Solderton, there's a place called the Burger Shop, and they do a gorgonzola like cheese dip.
Mm.
And you dip your fries in it. Oh my god, man.
Did you say a gorgonzola cheese dip?
Cheese dip.
Oh, just
Yeah.
not gorgonzola, right?
It's gorgonzola cheese.
Oh, fuck.
But they make it into like a dip.
Like a
Like that you
melted-
can
Oh
dip
my
your
God.
you can
Yeah.
dip your French fries in.
Oh shit! You got to get us
So
some of that.
good. So good.
Can't you just buy that alone in little cups
Well,
or
the
something?
next time you're over, I think we can order from them and get it delivered
Why
to
haven't
us.
we ordered from them
Huh? We can.
tonight?
And their burger, so when
like
you
I'm
get their
coming up.
burgers and you get bacon on it, it's thick cut bacon too.
That's
So you
the
got
best
thick
way to
fucking
do bacon
I,
when
Yeah.
I agree.
for
On a bur-
anything.
on a burger, 100% thick cut bacon.
Have
But
you ever
it-
had candy bacon on a burger?
No,
No.
I've only had candy bacon in Bloody Mary.
I will say thick cut bacon though. A lot of people fuck it up because they don't get it crispy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the hard
rubbery.
part.
Yeah, a lot of times. Mom don't like thick bacon. She
I
likes the
do.
thin bacon, but
Why?
Amber and I like fucking love it.
Remember
Well,
when
thin
we went
bacon's
to-
nice because you can get it really crispy. You
Yeah.
can get it super crispy, but
Do you remember when we went to the beer fest in Xfinity Live?
Mhm.
They had the thick cut bacon. They had it on sticks though. They would put it
Yeah.
on a stick and you
Oh,
could just
yeah.
walk around and
You
eat
just
it.
eat
Oh,
bacon.
Oh,
Yes.
did you ever have the bacon sticks in the chocolate?
No.
Oh God.
Yeah, I do remember-
Chocolate covered bacon. goes
Chocolate covered
I've had
bacon?
chocolate covered
crazy.
bacon.
Oh.
I had it down in the South though,
Oh.
like in a Bloody Mary.
The
They put it in
Amish,
a Bloody
the
Mary.
Amish do it.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
they have
good.
it at the
Yeah,
the
no,
Amish
I
market
do remember
near
those
us.
bacon sticks though. They were
Yeah,
so good.
They were so
They were
good.
so good. I remember we got them when we were outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with bacon. That's
That
for
was
sure.
cool, pretty cool. That beer fest.
Yeah, I
I'd
like
do that again.
That was awesome. I had a really good time when we went because they set up like different breweries were in like different stations, parts of the Xfinity Live studio. I remember Victory was there, and we were there for a while.
Well, they have a bar.
Well,
Yeah,
Xfinity is
Victory.
amazing anyway.
Yeah.
Anytime you go in there, no matter I think we went in it one time, Joey. You and I, right?
I don't know if I was with
I don't
you.
know.
the
I
other
think
time.
you were.
I remember
Remember we went to Xfinity Live, and it was like fucking amazing. It was
Yeah,
like,
it's
wow,
an awesome
holy
place.
shit.
Yeah,
I remember when
I know I went with you at least. I don't know if you were there though.
I don't know if I was with you. The only times I've been there it was 2 times, so it definitely wasn't with you. One was the beer fest, and the other time was
when we went to the Phillies
we
game.
went to the Phillies
Yeah.
game with Jenna's
Jenna.
friend, and when the Phillies game ended, we went there.
And then we got locked out of the
Parking lot.
parking
We
lot.
went there because we didn't feel like dealing with getting out of there.
You know what? Was it the time that you and I went? It was just you and I, and it rained.
Oh, maybe.
And then Cole Hamels in the 7th inning had a no-hitter going.
Yeah.
Was that you and I?
No, I think I was too young for that then to drink. I remember going with you though.
No, I'm pretty. Oh, that couldn't have been the day.
No, I was way young.
I did go to Xfinity one time, and it was fucking like,
Yeah.
yo, this place is cool as shit.
Oh, it's definitely an awesome place.
It's a great
Remember
nightlife.
who it was with.
Expensive though, very
Yeah.
expensive.
Oh, of course.
But it's
Not
fun.
gonna be
It's
cheap.
definitely fun. Every time I've been there, it was a great time. I mean, the second time we went there it was like towards the end of the night, so it was like dead. So you didn't really get that experience of like the nightlife or like the partying scene. But
Yeah, we're kind of out of the partying scene.
yeah, well now I am. Yeah.
Although I would still love to go to the country bar with the bull, and you see the girls riding the bull. I mean, Jenna don't watch it anyway.
Yeah, right. I was like, you're safe saying anything on this podcast because 100% Jenna's not watching
Yeah.
it.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, your mom watches this religiously.
You know who else religiously watches it, which I'm shocked.
No.
Supposed to say who?
Who?
Sarah?
Tony.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Tony
She
comments
watches it. Tony always texts us and she'll make comments about stuff that happened on it, but like stuff that happened like late in it, so you know she's watching it all the way through.
Well, it's probably because she's hoping that she hears her name mentioned.
Do you want to know one thing that she said though?
What?
It might just get you a little upset.
Can
She
you-
has a pineapple doormat.
Oh my God,
So she-
Tony!
So she says that, and I'm like, Tony, we don't need to hear what you and Brian like to do on your free time.
What did she say?
She goes, I have a pineapple doormat, and we're like, yeah, Tony, did you not listen to the rest of that conversation?
Oh my god.
She's looking at houses around here, and
Mm-hmm.
she sent us a couple houses that, you know.
She sent us one in Waynecote.
Yeah.
Beautiful house.
Yeah, but you
My
know that's
God.
that's only a duplex, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
Nah, I thought it was a single.
I thought it
Nope.
was a single.
It's a duplex. Read the inscriptions.
wow.
So
Ah,
the
it's a
other
shame. That was
back of the
gorgeous.
house is a duplex. So
you
that
don't
was a-
want that.
she only get.
Yeah.
That's what I said
That was
too.
a
But
gorgeous house.
and
Well,
not
I'll
for
tell
that
you
price.
what.
Did you see that price?
Yeah.
Not for
Yeah.
that. I won't do
Yeah,
it.
there's the-
I'm not
for
doing
well,
the
it.
if
duplex,
it was
I'm
the
not paying
whole
that.
house for that, I'd be.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, holy
Yeah, that
shit,
was a
this
steal.
is fucking cheap.
Steal.
Aren't they
Yeah,
rich?
Although
They
it
got-
said
they
5
got
bedrooms,
money,
2
but
baths.
It's still big. I'm not saying it's not big, but it's a part of a duplex.
Wow.
I said the same thing. 5-bedroom. Sorry, Dad.
What does Brian do?
He's like a mortgage broker or something.
Yeah, I think he's like an
S-
underwriter or something.
Yeah, something to do with mortgages.
Okay, well, you just spoke a foreign language to me.
Yeah,
He
we don't know what he does
He
either.
writes the mortgages for, like when you go buy a house.
Oh, so like when
You
they
have
buy a
underwriter.
house, he like knows like the
Yeah,
ins and
he's-
outs.
Oh, he
Yeah.
knows. Yeah,
Yeah,
he,
yeah.
he would know everything
Yeah.
when it comes down to it.
And then I
Um,
definitely know, but what does Tony do?
I don't even know.
something with
I thought she was in
Insurance.
daycare
insurance
still.
stuff. She's
Yeah,
like
she's
a
high up.
Daycare.
no,
She's
she's
pretty
a,
high up.
she's a project manager for
Oh,
insurance.
shit,
some
I just
insurance
blocked
company.
myself. Fuck.
You've been doing
Sorry.
it this whole time.
No,
Yeah.
first time.
Nope.
No, you did it one time when you were
Guaranteed.
talking. I kept going like this.
Yeah, but I wasn't. It wasn't sitting up there.
Yeah.
It was.
But no, that house would be, if it wasn't a duplex, that would be perfect. And it had
That's
a
what I
double-
said. I'm
it had a
like,
2-car garage on the back of it.
well, yeah. I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. This is only $425, 5-bedroom, 2.5.
Yeah, but it's in
It's
Wingcote.
got to be something wrong. And that's what I kept saying.
No, I know, but it's
Yeah.
close.
then-
it's close to Philly. Usually things are a little cheaper when it's down.
And you know what? I googled it, so it's only half an hour away from here. So it'd be a half
That'd be
hour away
perfect.
from you, half away from us.
Yeah, it'd probably
I mean, it would be
longer.
if it was the full house. I would be like, yo, you better buy
I
that
didn't
thing
see
now.
that. I didn't see
Yeah.
that. They said a
Yeah.
duplex.
But they
If
might
you
be able
read the
to pay with it.
description.
That's the thing.
Yeah, but it sucks to pay that kind of money and you're sharing like
Yeah, you don't want
you
to
have
share a
this.
house.
Yeah.
You have like a neighbor
Well,
that close to you.
I
Another
spent $276 and I'm pissed off I'm attached to somebody.
Hold on. If you notice, when they show the picture of the back of the house, it's beautiful still, but there's a big wall up there. It's just a plain gray stone wall. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the hell is that? And then mom tells me it's a duplex, and I'm like, shit. Oh man, this house was drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'd buy it in a minute if it was the whole house.
Yeah, because it also had like taste to it. Like you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it wasn't like a brand new built house or what.
And
You
I
know what I
think
mean?
it's,
It
Yeah,
had-
that's
it
a
had
made
style.
style.
It said historical pictures too, so I'm assuming
Yeah,
it's
but
all historical.
if you look, well, I'm talking to your mom, and I'm saying, well, it's got a deck all the way around it. But when you look at it, the deck goes around, and then there's a
Like a
spot there,
divider.
a divider there, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Why would they have that there?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And divider is for the other house. And then I'm looking at the property, and she doesn't have. It wouldn't be the property that I would
It
particularly
does, it
want.
says a twin.
Yeah, yeah,
That sucks.
That's a shame.
yeah. Oh my God.
That's a shame. I wouldn't pay
Otherwise-
that kind of money for a twin.
Yeah,
No.
no.
No,
No.
because you can get single home.
It's
You can get
gorgeous.
single homes.
You wanna
for
look
that
at it?
price.
Yeah. For
Yeah, I
420
don't even
for
know.
425,000, she can get a single home.
Yeah.
It's a big property, all fenced in,
Yeah.
no issues, no
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm going to spend that kind of money, I just want it to be me. Beautiful home.
It's a shame too, because when you look at the
Yeah.
pictures too, it's like
Yo.
it's homey. It
Yeah.
feels home.
Yeah, it would be home.
Yeah.
It would be. And you know what I liked about it the most? It's a half an hour
Yeah,
from
it's so
us and a
close.
half an hour from you guys. So we could always go visit. If they decided to buy that, I would not be against it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean,
just
it would be
stinks, but
cool.
you could spend that
But I
kind of money
hate
and get a single home.
that she has to share
Share it with
the
someone,
yard.
yeah.
And then you really can't even tell what her yard is because you
Yeah.
don't know where the dividing point of
I
her
think
yard
it's
and
a
their yard.
shared
The only
yard,
problem
No,
too
it's
is
not.
like what
No.
if your neighbors?
She's
aren't-
got her own driveway. It would be her own driveway, and she would have a portion of the yard. But you're right. The yard doesn't have a cutoff, like no fence, no nothing. So I really wouldn't even know.
Yeah. And my thing is like, what if the person you're attached to is horrible?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then you got to
Yeah.
freaking deal with that.
What if you have?
Yeah.
What if you
I
can't
mean,
get along?
we're attached to we're attached to somebody, and luckily the person we're attached to they're good people.
Yeah, pretty
they're not,
cool.
They're not bad people,
Yeah.
and they help out a lot. The only thing that sucks is when they deliver food to the wrong house.
Yeah.
The guy always comes. He always brings it to us.
Yeah,
Although
because
he knows it's
you
ours.
guys
Ever
order
since
all
I
the time.
put the right next to the white fence, I have.
No, I still did it, and they did it the other day.
Oh.
When you guys were on your trip, they went to him, and he had to come around. He can't. It was pouring rain too,
Oh my God.
pouring rain, and he brought it around using his umbrella.
You guys better just start leaving a jar next to your door.
No, I'm thinking about
and just start putting money in it. So when he brings it, just start tipping him.
yeah, right.
That's true.
We should just give them our number and be like, if they ever deliver it to you, just call us and we'll grab
We'll
it.
just come get it. Yeah.
Well, don't you?
No, I'm thinking about putting just like a big sign,
115
Yeah,
this way.
115, and pointing to the other way.
Yeah.
Don't-
Well, the reason why they're doing that is because it's on the side.
Mhm.
Your entrance is on the side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Most people expect it to be in the front.
notes, you write in the notes, front door is on the side where the white fence is.
Yeah.
And the problem is that because
They're lazy.
they delivered it to him and whatnot. And my problem is like I'm not going to get that. It's pouring rain. I'm not going over there and getting it. So I felt bad that he brought it over to me, but I contact DoorDash and I'm like, no, redeliver it. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to get it. You guys made a mistake, so they redeliver it.
And you pay for a fee. You pay for delivery.
Yeah.
The
No, I
reason
know.
why you pay
And
for
you're
delivery is
and
because
you're-
you don't want to go out and get it.
and you're tipping them too. So it's like it's as simple as just reading instructions.
Yeah.
So-
well,
And the
they
pin,
probably don't.
The
So
pin,
I ordered
the pin shows that
is
the front
right on
door
it,
is
yeah.
on the side.
Yeah. And then so I had them re-deliver the order, and the next person that came, I sent them a message. I said, "Hey, like I don't want to be a pain in the ass, but the last person who delivered to the wrong house." And I was like, "I just want to let you know that our door is on the side next to the white fence." She responded back. She's like, "Yeah, it's in your instructions." And then she's like, "If I have any problems, I'll give you a call." So she pulls up, delivers the thing. She messaged me back again, and she's like the ping shows exactly where to deliver it. So the person who delivered it before just didn't.
Yeah, they just
Yeah,
don't care.
Like they
they
didn't
probably
care.
yeah.
I ordered
They
food
probably just
when I was house
disregarded
sitting
it.
for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
They delivered it like 5 doors down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm not even lying.
The one time they delivered it like across the street, not even where we're at. But the thing is on the map it shows you the numbers on each house.
Yeah. Now I get it.
Yeah, it was great. It's great. DoorDash is like so convenient, but it also can be a pain in the ass when you don't have a single
Well,
home.
especially if your neighbor has to keep bringing you your food. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I just feel
Yeah, but
bad.
it's just
I'd feel bad too.
I would go get it, but it was pouring rain. I was like, the point of me, like the reason I ordered one is because I didn't want to get
didn't
out
wanna
of
go
my
out
house.
in the
And
rain.
that's the
And you
thing
would
about
eat.
DoorDash.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the convenient part is I don't have to get out of. I could just go to my door and get my food.
But normal delivery drivers, if you call a pizza place and just give them your address,
they never
They
have a
get
problem.
right there.
yeah.
They
Not an
never
issue.
have a problem.
The thing is when you go to his front door, isn't the number like you have the door and then the number's on the wall right there?
I think his number's on his door.
Yeah,
So it's like
Yeah,
you're
like,
seeing that it's
simple.
not
All they're
that.
doing is just walking up, dropping, taking a picture, and
Yo,
leaving.
I'd
Yeah.
be pissed, man.
Yeah, but like when because we DoorDash for a little bit, we were drivers for a little bit. It literally takes you right to the fucking house.
Yeah.
Like right to the house, to the front door.
not even an issue. We've
Yeah.
never had an issue. And then when it was like weird, they left instructions.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just follow the instructions, and it takes
Yeah.
you like because the one was like you went down a driveway and then it splits off in a different way
Yeah.
or something. And like in the instructions it says you want to go to the left or something, and then you go to the left, you drop it off. It was easy.
really
You just
not
read
hard.
all you have to do is just read the instructions.
It's
They
just
usually
people-
tell you where it is.
People nowadays, they're just lazy. They want to do it as fast as possible so they could just keep going.
Well, I'm questioning whether it's people that speak English or
Yeah, I guess.
maybe don't understand.
I guess,
don't
but
do
but
the
at
job.
least
I
in
agree.
our-
I'm not arguing
at
with you. I'm
least-
just saying. I'm just wondering if that when you
there's
don't
probably
get
a
it at your
language-
door,
there might be a language
maybe
barrier
a
between them,
language
yeah.
or
But the problem is at least in our property, the ping is right where you need to deliver
No,
it.
seriously, like if you zoom in on the map, it shows you the sidewalk to their complex.
Yeah.
And not just this. If you're confused on something, there's a
Call.
text option or a call
Or
option.
call.
Call the person and
Yeah.
say, "Hey, like I
be
don't
like,
know
I don't know
exactly
where
what it
you're
is."
at.
how often does that happen to you?
All the time.
Too much.
Oh,
Too
really?
much to be
Oh.
too much to the point where I wrote in my instructions, door is on the side of the house next to the white fence. If you deliver it properly, I'll add an extra tip. I had to write that for people to get it right, and they still don't get it right. Like I'm telling you, like you're gonna get an extra. Like I'm gonna add on to my tip if you do. To the point, it's so bad to the point where if they deliver it without following my instructions, I automatically contact DoorDash and be like, "This is ridiculous."
Yeah.
But it's a convenience factor. Like
Yeah,
y-
that's
you're-
why you pay.
Yeah.
You pay for the convenience.
And it's not cheap. Like
So-
they
Yeah,
up the
yeah.
prices
No,
like fucking
no shit.
crazy.
I know it's
like
not.
Yeah.
Yo, the bill's almost like doubled in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah. The price is you're paying way more. Like
Yeah.
you should just go out and get it yourself at
And
this
yeah,
point.
some places
But-
places even charge more for the item that you want.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Like I think Taco
Yeah.
Bell was one. I went to go order DoorDash on Taco Bell and whatever, and it was like whatever I wanted was $8 on the thing, and then I went and drove there, and it's like $6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
you're almost
I know,
almost
that's how,
spending,
that's how they make their money.
especially Taco Bell. You're almost spending like double for DoorDash.
No, you are.
I mean, I
every
ordered-
time.
I ordered Taco Bell the other night when I was playing Call of Duty with Damon, and it like my bill. I bought 3 tacos and a burrito, and they're
probably-
fries,
it was probably
and it was
almost
like
$40.
40 something
Yeah.
dollars.
Yeah, no, they're charging almost
And
double.
you go there, you're paying like 20.
And did they deliver it
This
right?
person delivered it right, yeah.
I was gonna say
Every
I didn't
once
even,
in a
I didn't
while.
even know his food got
Did you
delivered.
give him an extra tip?
Yeah, I always do. And if you deliver it right, I'm gonna add a tip to you, just because when I order at work, they deliver it to the back, and I wrote in the instructions you are not allowed back there, authorized personnel only.
and
and
it
they
probably
s-
says that all over.
And it does. There's signs all over, like authorized personnel only, and they still go back there and deliver it. And they're
That's-
calling me like because when I'm at work, like sometimes I'm at the window, I'm helping customers. I can't go. I can't
Yeah,
just
yeah,
be
yeah.
like,
Can't go get it.
sorry
Yeah.
guys, let me go get my food.
yeah.
Like because I tell that like if they delivered it to me, they just bring it to the window.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm right there.
I'd go out and be like, sorry, guys, you might have to wait around for the police because now they need to come do an investigation on who you are.
Yeah, because you didn't follow my instructions.
And then they would shit their pants.
And the only time that I was like, okay, I understand is because it used to, for some reason, to take them to the back of the, like the GPS would take them to the back.
Right.
And in my instructions, I would be like, no, it's actually, you got to go to the front of the building. So they'll take up to the back, but now it switched it, and now it takes you to the front, and they still go to the back.
I'm
Yeah,
shocked. I'm shocked though that like the post office doesn't have like a gate that
We
you
do have a
open.
gate, but it's open. When people
Yeah,
are
I know,
there.
but I'm shocked that they don't have like a button that like
Yeah,
it closes
open-
all the
open
time.
for
and
For
then when you come-
deliveries,
and
not
then-
you're gonna get different drivers, different trucks.
No, he was saying like just in general.
Oh, like a
Like,
call
'cause-
button.
Yeah, or no,
Well,
there should be-
that
yeah.
too. Yeah, you
Yeah,
could do
yeah,
that,
yeah.
or not just that. You have somebody because somebody's watching it at all times. There's cameras, not right?
Nobody's
Not all
watching it.
locations.
Yeah, but I'm sure somebody's back there at all times. No,
Not
No,
really.
I don't think so.
No, and once the drivers leave, nobody's usually back there. I mean, you have like a dispatching clerk who's in and out, like they're grabbing equipment back there.
yeah, or here's
Off the dock.
call button. You hit the call, calls it in,
and
lets
then
them
they
in.
let you in.
Boom.
No, I agree.
They could.
Like, if it's only,
I mean, there is
personnel
gates.
use
There
only.
is gates that the gates get locked up at night,
Yeah,
and then you have to go and unlock it and open the gate when you get there in the
I
morning.
don't know why they don't do that.
I mean, they could.
Where's the
Maybe it's
lighter?
just too expensive. But
What's going on with the cigar? You guys are like lagging behind.
I think it's an amazing cigar. I'm just getting these nice like.
I like it.
Like I said, I don't want to say graham cracker, but it reminds me of like that like.
Are you thinking like a s'more?
Nah, not necessarily s'more like
S'more what?
like s'more what?
That was stupid.
Like when you bite into a graham cracker and you, that finishing note on a graham cracker, it's a little sweet. It's not graham cracker for me. I'm saying graham cracker, but that's it because that's the only thing I can think of right now.
It's definitely not graham cracker.
Tobacco.
Tobacco. It tastes like tobacco to me.
That's what mine is right
No,
now.
it gives you this like nice little like sweet like flavor in your mouth.
No.
Yeah, that's what I get.
I think that's your whiskey.
Mine is starting to get harsh.
Well, you're closer to the final,
Yeah, that's what I
final
mean.
third.
Yeah. Still good though. I like it. It's not a bad
Smooth.
cigar.
Chocolatey, a little bit of sweetness. I get. I
Not
mean,
now.
know you
I
know
got
you guys are
leather
getting
right
sweetness.
now.
What are you getting, Day?
Tobacco.
Yeah.
Tobacco?
Yeah.
All tobacco?
It's just harsh. I'm not getting.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mine's harsh right now too. I still love it though. I like
Yeah.
I like a little
The
bit.
final
of harsh.
third's I say it every time is my favorite part.
If it's too sweet, I won't. I don't
Yeah.
want it. Yeah.
I mean, it's nice. Nice.
It's not that it's bad. I should probably clarify. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's just I don't like it.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
It's
No, I
not
get it.
your. It's not your flavor profile.
You know when like you drink something like super sugary and it kind of like burns the back of your throat. That's what's happening. And that's why I said I don't know if it was because of the energy drink that I was
Yeah.
drinking. That it's
Maybe.
kind of like not going well.
It's good though. How's your raspberry tea?
It's actually a lot better now.
So Joey messed up. So he thought it was raspberry lemonade tea or raspberry lemonade Surfside, but it was raspberry tea
Oh shit!
Surfside.
Yeah.
You screwed up
upset.
then. You wanted a lemonade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that a fly just flew around. Will
It's
that,
been flying around for
yeah, but will that show up on the video?
maybe.
Wouldn't that be cool?
You might see it.
Can you do a slow mo?
Nah, not at the frame. Not at the frames per second we're recording it.
Oh,
It would
shit.
like lag it a little bit.
Would it? That'd be cool.
Yeah, because there's not enough frames for it to.
Now, what's going to be
Pick up
funny is
slow-mo.
if we really like when you're editing and
You
the
better
fly
say
was
the same
on
thing.
the
Yes.
camera the entire
Yeah,
time.
right. It's just sitting on the lens.
Sitting there.
Yeah, it's following the fly. Is that-
No,
No,
it's
sitting on the lens.
Oh, yeah, that'd be funny too.
That would
Yeah.
be funny.
I thought maybe it would focus on the fly.
No. Well, could have.
That would be funny though.
The thing that I think that's weird is every time I talk, the camera goes a full thing here, but when you guys talk, it focuses it on you.
Well, because you can't really focus on
I
something
can't
like
focus
this.
when your hands in front of your face.
All right. Yeah. Now I'm talking.
And it's not the camera doing it. That's me doing it
I
in
know.
editing.
I'm joking with you. I'm messing with you. I could care less.
We just gotta get something that we can just screw to the roof. so that way he can just go over, hit it, and then
Yeah,
stop.
right. It just sits in front of
so
his
he
face.
never has to pick his hands up.
No, I did do it one time.
Yeah.
That's okay. I mean, that's how I smoke. That's why I want to switch with Joey, but he won't do it. I don't
No,
know
'cause
why.
then you'll
do
do
because
it.
then Joey
Then you-
would start doing it.
Then you'll do it with your other hand. Trust.
Well, then you could bitch at him the whole fucking time, and not me.
I mean, I don't care. It's just you're not going to get a close up on when you.
That's
speak.
okay. I'm not the prettiest guy in the world, man.
You ain't wrong.
Man, I'm a gorgeous man. So
That was probably the most honest thing you've ever said the entire podcast.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But anyway, guys, it's time to wrap up.
All right.
It was
Wrap
a
this
quality
shit up.
cigar.
Good
The
cigar.
whiskey was good.
The whiskey's phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's
Whiskey was
just
amazing.
good.
Yeah, it's always-
it's a good like.
I wish I would've tried
highly recommend Kinsey.
Can I have a
Yeah.
shot or two?
You could take some later.
No. How about now?
You want to taste it?
Yeah. I'll tell you the truth. I'll tell you the truth because I don't like whiskey. So, I mean, if it's smooth, I'll tell you.
I think you liked it at the distillery.
Oh, that now I could do this.
Yeah.
Your gulp
Yeah.
was so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
so
so
loud.
loud.
No. Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I think it's funny because he
It's
says
not-
he doesn't like whiskey, but then when he tries the
I
whiskeys
do
that
like
are good,
it,
he's
though.
like, "Oh, they're good."
The good ones.
That's really good.
The peanut butter whiskey is my favorite.
That
but
one's
then,
fun. That was good.
but
No, the
that
peanut
got
butter banana one was
yeah,
the best.
but that got old real quick.
yeah, you can probably only do like
Yeah.
a couple glasses.
But this is pretty smooth.
That would be good.
Yeah.
The peanut butter banana is probably
I
a
mean,
good shooter.
the shocking
yeah,
part
shot,
is-
shot. Yeah.
The shocking part about this is you still have some left, and you only put a little bit in
Because
there.
I wasn't really drinking it that much.
Yeah, because you're what?
No, I was talking a
You
lot.
bitch.
Use your bitches.
You're a pussy.
bitches.
Whoa.
Joey,
Whoa.
let me see yours cup.
It's going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
at
he
least
switched
at least
his
he's
thing.
not as big a bitch as you.
Yeah, whatever.
I would have probably filled this like 2 times at least.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
know.
before you do the outro, smack it. He grabbed a different glass.
Yeah, you
Uh-huh.
dumped it.
That's not the same glass.
You bitch.
I made sure you guys
Yeah,
had matching
I'm a
glasses.
bitch.
No, I know this is the glass.
I made sure you had Matt. Yeah.
No, you
He
didn't. No,
dumped
you
it-
must.
he dumped
no,
it in
me
a-
and you have the matching glass.
He dumped
Yeah.
his in another cup.
No, mine's plain.
Oh, this is the one I picked.
But anyway, I know it's phenomenal whiskey. I highly recommend
it's
getting
really good.
Kinsey. And it's great for us because it's homage, kind of. You know, it's
Yeah,
Philadelphia,
It's from your home, yeah.
which is nice. Cigar to me was phenomenal. I liked it. Again, AJ Fernandez is just like
Can't go wrong.
Is like a master blender.
Can't go wrong at all.
Dubby.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot Dubby. If you guys
Fratelli
want some,
10, get it. Do
you guys
it.
want some energy drinks, Fratelli 10 on Dubby's website, and you get 10% off. So go help us out.
And not only that, it supports us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It gives us a little bit of support, and you know, you get a good energy drink for it.
right,
If
shoot
you're
it
an
in outro.
energy, if you're an energy,
Do
drinks.
it.
How about Kimmy's
Shoot it in
Creations?
outro.
What this?
Yeah.
Guys need to look into Kimmy's Creations, man.
Yeah,
She
Kimmy's
makes some good
Creations.
stuff. Finally drank it all.
Also, support us in the comment section. We would love to hear from everyone.
Anybody?
Cigar pairings, whiskey. If there's a whiskey you like out there, just let us know.
Or if you just want to comment on the what you watched.
Count how many times Pops put his hand in front of his face and comment that down below.
Yeah, right.
I've not done it once.
So we
One
can know.
time, maybe.
and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Notification button's gonna let you know when we post things, but the likes are so important. Subscribing's just as important, but the likes get our channel pushed out more on YouTube. So
Help us out.
help us out a little bit, guys.
Not only that, we appreciate everything you guys do.
Yeah, everything. You know, any love and support that we get from you guys is it just feels great on our end, and it makes us feel a little bit more special.
Yep.
You know. So
Cool.
anyway, all right. Thanks,
Cool.
guys. We'll see you
Thanks.
next week.
All right.
Peace.
Bow.